Hey guys! So, I'm back with another video. So with movies being delayed left and right for obvious reasons, I thought it would give us a minute to look back and appreciate some of the greats. Classics like Back to the Future. Classics like RoboCop. But a movie I wanted to dedicate this video to is The Dark Knight. 2008's The Dark Knight. To many fans, this film is still considered the greatest superhero film of all times. So why does this 12-year-old movie still make such a big impact? Man, 12 years old. This movie is making me feel older. But anyway, back to topic. Why did The Dark Knight make such an impact that still lasts today? So let's talk about it. Was it because of the action scenes? It definitely was not. I've seen this movie a number of times, and I can tell you with certainty that when it came to fight scenes, action sequences, it was done to almost a bare minimum for this movie, so it definitely wasn't the action scenes. Many superhero movies have done action scenes better. No, what set The Dark Knight apart from other superhero movies is the good storytelling, the good writing, the great portrayal of the characters, the great characters themselves. Like, you had a hero, you had an iconic hero in Batman, and then you had the Joker, an iconic villain who was portrayed very great by Heath Ledger. Very stellar performance. An Academy Award winning performance. What made the Joker so great? He wasn't your average villain. And the journey that Batman went through in this movie, yeah, the obstacles that he had to climb over, the mysteries he had to solve, it was on another level when it came to storytelling. So, Batman and the Joker. Everybody knows who Batman and Joker is. They need no introductions. But their face-off in this movie was just really, really well written. Basically, it was a mind game. Batman had to try to keep up with the Joker's mind. The Joker, this portrayal of the Joker was a mastermind. He was a scheming genius. And his motives were very different from other villains that we've seen. I have seen quite a bit of movies, and I can't say I've seen many villains with motives that Joker had in this movie. You know, it wasn't the typical I want to rule the world. It wasn't the typical I want power or I want money. No, it was really different. We'll get to that in a second. So, I mean, we're going to get to it now, but it's going to take a second to get to his motives, because that's how the movie revealed. They reveal one step at a time. They revealed one step, one part of his motives and then another part until we get the whole thing. When everything comes together, we're like, wow, so that's what he wanted. Anyway, the Joker already, right off the bat, at the beginning of the movie, he showed what a genius mastermind he was. Him and his gang went to rob the bank. And at the end of the job, only he was left standing, because he shot everybody else down. And then from there, we move on and we see how sadistic the Joker is. That also adds to, you know, the kind of impact that he made as a villain. Who remembers the I'm gonna make this pencil disappear? That scene. Who remembers the I'm gonna make this pencil disappear scene? That scene was, wow. When I saw it in theaters with my family, I was like, wow. Just like everyone else. I mean, this Joker is on another level of crazy. So, Batman has to contend with this craziness and contend with this Joker's genius level mind. I mean, he wasn't a genius in the sense that he knew about science and all that stuff. He just knew how to use people. He knew how to manipulate people. So, Batman ends up capturing the Joker. He ends up capturing the Joker with the help of Commissioner Gordon. And then later on he finds out that was all part of the Joker's scheme anyway. You see, his scheme, his motive, his goal wasn't for money, it wasn't for power, it was to corrupt the pure heart of Gotham City. He wanted to show that even the purest of hearts could be corrupted. Man, that sounds like Kingdom Hearts, huh? But anyway, who is the symbol of hope to Gotham City? It was Harvey Dent. Harvey Dent was one of the two big heroes of Gotham City. The other being Batman. But anyway, Harvey was the hero with a face. So he's somebody that the citizens of Gotham can really look up to. So once Batman captures Joker, Joker reveals that he kidnapped Harvey Dent and he kidnapped Rachel, Bruce's love interest. I meant Bruce's love interest and Harvey's love interest, but she decided to go with Harvey. But anyway, Joker says, I put Rachel in location A, I put Harvey in location B. You have to choose. So Batman decided to go to location A to rescue Rachel, while the police and Commissioner Gordon go to location B to rescue Harvey Dent. When Batman got to location A, he found out that Harvey Dent was actually there. The Joker gave him reverse directions, because the Joker, you know, he's always like a few steps ahead of everyone. So Batman rescues Harvey, but however, during the rescue, Harvey gets scarred, he gets burned during the rescue, and the police and Commissioner Gordon unfortunately couldn't get to Rachel on time, so she dies in the explosion that took place at the building that she was in. Now, Rachel's death drove Harvey insane. That he just blamed everybody for it. When the Joker convinced Harvey that, you know, everybody else is to blame. You really gotta think Harvey, who's to blame? So the Joker succeeded in corrupting Harvey Dent. He succeeded in manipulating Harvey. So from there, Harvey, he hunted down every police officer who he thought attempted to rescue him, and by doing that neglected to go after Rachel. So from there he ended up going all the way to Commissioner Gordon and holding his family at gunpoint. Now from there, meanwhile Batman was after Joker in his other schemes. Basically, Gotham City was locked down, and there were two boats. Each boat had a detonator in it, and one ship. Yeah, big ships. One ship had all of Gotham's most wanted prisoners. The other had the innocent citizens of Gotham City. Basically, there's a trigger in each boat, and whichever ship pushes the trigger, it will detonate the other ship. So yeah, Joker really puts you in a tough spot like that. This adds to, how crazy Joker is. And then from there, Joker says if nobody presses anything at a certain time, you both go boom. But anyway, Batman manages to stop his scheme. And then Joker reveals to Batman what he did. And then from there, Batman runs over to help Commissioner Gordon and his family. So, Batman succeeded in rescuing Commissioner Gordon's son, but in doing so, he accidentally killed Harvey Dent. Accidentally. You know, Batman doesn't kill. So, accidentally, he does. Now, from there, Commissioner Gordon wonders what to do next. Batman decides to take the fall. He decides to take the blame for all the crimes that Harvey committed. Because, you know, sometimes being a hero means you gotta take it. You gotta take the blows, even though you weren't responsible. So from there, you didn't get your whole, cliche ending where the hero walks into the sunset or walks into the moonlight. Batman drives off while a manhunt ensues after him. It was an amazing closing of a movie. I really liked this ending. It was a very dark ending. I mean, did we resolve things? Yeah, everything was resolved, but it was done at a price. Batman's reputation as a hero just went down the drain. So, in a way, Joker won. So that was also, something we don't see every day, a movie where the villain wins. So, I mean, he's captured, but he won in the sense that he did corrupt Gotham's purest heart. So, to counter that, Batman decided to take the blame so that Gotham can still have hope. So yeah, those are my thoughts on why this movie was great. What do you guys think? Those of you who have seen the movie, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. And well, I will catch you guys in the next upload. Who feels like watching Dark Knight again? I may.